If you're looking for the best external sound card, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Focusrite Scarlett 4FR. What do you mean that our first pick is obvious? Does everyone put the Scarlett at the top of their list of best external sound cards? Well, that's because the Scarlett is simply one of the best options out there. It has been for a while, and it will probably stay. Now, am I saying that it's perfect? No, of course not. Everything has its flaws. But come on, the 3rd Gen Scarlett unit is too good to ignore and gives you amazing value for your buck. This is what we've come to expect from Focusrite Scarlett series. High-quality external sound cards that won't leave you without your rent and food money. I had the Scarlett A6 first generation, which served me well for years before I upgraded. This is definitely an excellent choice if you are just starting. Moving on to the next at number 2, with Universal Audio Apollo Twin MKII Duo. At first glance, the MKII version of the Apollo Twin looks pretty much the same as the original, minus the color. You can connect it to your PC. It's compatible with Macs. Don't worry, Apple fans. Start it up and use it to record studio-quality vocals. Just a warning, this thing eats up a ton of electricity. And no bus power, I'm afraid. The sound card comes with the same game-changing preamps. Just like the previous version, the Unison preamps are fed power by the mic/line and high-C ends. Even if you don't have the best microphone for home recording, you can turn your little makeshift studio into something genuinely professional. This is why Apollo Twin ranks so high on our list of the best external sound cards. The number 3 position is held by Audient EVO MKII. Look up Audient EVO. Google around for a bit. Go on YouTube. Watch some reviews. Visit a forum or two while you're at it. Go ahead. I can wait. Done? Great? What do people say? Well, I bet that a vast majority of them say that Audient EVO is possibly the best sound card you can get below $200, if not the very best. Not only that, the EVO has recently undergone a facelift with the launch of the MKII. The EVO is a simple piece of hardware. It has 2 inputs and outputs. It offers a great mic preamp, complete with a phantom power option, which comes in handy if you're using a condenser mic. There's even an instrument input there if you want to plug in your bass or guitar and record some riff/song ideas. It doesn't require extra power. You can plug it into your USB socket and it will work. It comes with an Apple connection kit, which allows you to plug it into your iPhone/iPad and record on the go. You can conduct interviews, record ambient sounds, or collect noises you can later sample without worrying about the quality. Next at number 4, we have SSL2 Plus External Sound Card. Do you want your recordings to sound sleek? You're looking for that high-end studio sound, aren't you? But you don't want to spend a 6-figure sum on a studio, right? For all of those chasing that mystic SSL sound, I've got a treat for you. The SSL2 Plus is the older brother of the SSL2. The 2 cards are the same. However, the SSL2 Plus comes with 2 additional outputs, a MIDI input and another headphone out. The last one comes in handy when you're trying to monitor different mixes. There's also the addition of the 4K button that gives you some additional presence, so your vocals sound just right. The high-end boost will make you feel like you're monitoring a signed performer in a professional studio. You have to use your imagination a bit too. There's also the combination of mic/line inputs. It has the impedance option, allowing you to instantly switch between bass/guitar signals to those from a drum machine. The Plus 40 ADV preamp also will enable you to power a condenser microphone. The number 5 position is held by Native Instruments Complete Audio 2. The 2-input/2 output sound card comes with a pair of identical microphone/instrument inputs. You can find the connections on the space-saving XLRs, which have individual switches. These switches allow you to select and deselect single instruments. Besides the inputs, the front of the card also has a nicely sized balance knob. This controls your primary output levels. At the top of the panel, there are nice and bright input meters and USB indicators. You can find the headphone output here as well. The back houses a USB connector paired up with 2 TRS jacks and a single Kensington security slot. Throw in some good software, and you get massive value for less than $150. That's how Native Instruments MKII found itself on our list of best external sound cards. The number 6 position is dominated by Audient EVO 4. Are all the other interfaces a bit too expensive for your taste? Do you want to save a few dollars more? Then look no further than Audient EVO 4. Launched at the last NAMM show, the sound card has gotten rave reviews in just a few short months since it has been out on the market. The EVO comes with 2 inputs on the back and 1 instrument input on the front for bass/guitar. By turning one input on, you override the first one. There are also 2 outs for speakers and the main dial, which controls your monitor's output levels. People who buy their first sound card don't want a ton of knobs, dials, and switches to confuse them. That's why EVO's big dial is good. It's a perfect solution for people who want to have a hard-wearing and straightforward desktop card they can carry around in their backpack. Audient EVO 4 will solve the problems you didn't even know you had. Moving on to the next at number 7 with MACKIE ONYX Producer 2.2. Next up, we have the MACKIE ONYX Producer version 2.2. Clean sound? Check. Analog connections? Check. A more than the capable interface that's both simple to use and complex enough to give you a clean signal. Double check. That's why MACKIE ONYX regularly finds itself on our top of the best external sound card list. The user can connect up to 2 microphones. The inputs are a combination of jack/XLR connectors, so you don't have to worry about buying new cables, no matter what connectors you might already have. Just like the previous 2 entries, the ONYX also has a large mix knob. It allows you to monitor your performer during the recording with 0 latency. The front of the card features a headphone output with an additional level knob for monitoring purposes. Around the back, there are 2 1/4-inch jack inputs where you can connect your monitors. The card's back also features 2 MIDI connectors, which can come in handy when you're doing your demos. Throw in a metal case, and you have one quality card at a laughably low price. The number 8 position is held by STEINBERG UR22C. STEINBERG's famed UR line of interfaces has recently got a welcome boost in the form of 3.0 versions for PC and mobile devices. You can't go wrong by picking any sound card from the 3.0 series, but since we're focusing on cheap home recording, I decided to go with the most cost-effective card from the bunch, the UR22C. Like the rest of the series, this card connects to your computer via a Type-C USB connector. That allows the UR22C to operate at a 32-bit/192Hz resolution. There are MIDI functions here too. The user also has the DSP at their fingertips to make use of UR22C 0 latency capabilities while you're monitoring the recording. The hardware comes in the instantly recognizable STEINBERG metal casing that will look awesome on your workstation. Next at number 920 ADS. MOTU 828 is a seriously powerful rack-mounted audio interface that can be used for both studios and live performances. It has been designed with musicians in mind, but it also works well as an interface for recording vocals or instruments. It has an incredibly dynamic range of 123 dB and latency as low as 1.6 ms, making it perfect for recording or live mixing. With this device, you can use up to 24-bit/192Hz resolution with a host DAW, or as a standalone mixer, and be compatible with Thunderbolt and USB on Mac OS X and Windows systems. The 828 has 28 inputs, including 8 1/4 TRS inputs and 2 XLR1/4 combo jacks for mics or instruments. You won't find anything like it anywhere else. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by MULTIMEDIA iRig Pro Duo. The iRig Pro Duo is a new version of an old tried and tested product, which has already sold in tens of thousands. It comes with 2 analog inputs, which you can use to record 2 vocalists, 2 instrumentalists, or a combination of the 2 simultaneously in different channels. Now, I have to mention that the preamps on this little piece of hardware are simply outstanding. The card also gives you phantom power for large condenser mics. There are MIDI inputs and outputs here, too, along with a single headphone output. Just one press of the direct monitoring button will allow you to engage in latency-free listening. The C-Type USB gives the card the speed and power it needs to operate seamlessly. It comes with dedicated drivers for your PC, so you don't have to worry about hunting them down online. Oh yeah, the interface has a cool rubberized finish, so all of your friends will think it's cool. That's always a good thing. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.